Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to the physioBRAIN channel. This is Professor Adriano, and today we're going to give you 3 exercise tips to stimulate our brain. Stay with us and let's practice. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with anyone you think needs to know this information. So guys, we've already had a video, it's up here. You can click on it and check out 3 exercise tips to stimulate the brain that we've already done. It was really cool, people commented, and it got a much better response than I expected. So because of that, people have been asking me for more tips, other types of exercises they can do, right? So I thought, let's make a lot of content in this direction, right? I looked around and there really isn't that much available out there on the internet. So our idea is to create a lot of material, a lot of content, so that we can stimulate our brains. We know that physical exercise is essential, but we can also include cognitive exercises that can help improve concentration, memory, and motor coordination, right? There are several things that can benefit from brain exercises, okay? So today we will be giving 3 tips. Stay tuned and let's try to do them together. Remember that you can do each exercise 2 to 3 times a day, right? Each time you do it, you practice for about 1 or 2 minutes and then increase the time as you get better at it. At first it's difficult, some are easy, some are a bit harder, but you keep trying and adjust as you go, as you adapt and your brain gets used to doing it, okay? The first exercise we're going to do will be with your fingers together, all your fingers together, all right? So what are we going to do? I'm going to do it like this, look, to show you. So this exercise is very commonly used. A lot of people do it, right? So look, make a circle backward with your fingers without touching one finger to another, okay? And without letting the other fingers come apart. If it's easy, you can speed it up. You can do it with your eyes closed, all right? You'll progress with this over time, but ideally you should be able to do the movement correctly without mistakes in this easier version, okay? After doing it backward, you can also do it forward, right? Making both fingers circle around each other without touching. Sometimes I end up touching one finger to the other here too, okay? So let's try to do it as correctly as possible. It's a bit annoying, it's difficult, because our brain doesn't like so many challenges, right? It prefers what's more routine, what we're already doing. So sometimes it gets hard and you feel like giving up, but try to keep at it, persist and be disciplined, because this will help you. Your brain will become more and more skilled in this regard. So we did it with the thumb. Now let's do it with the other finger, touching one to the other without touching, rotating. It's already easy. I'm not making mistakes. I do it backwards. A little bit harder, okay? And you can keep repeating this a few times, all right? Now with the middle finger, it's already a bit harder due to anatomical reasons, right? The finger joints and tendons are very interconnected, especially between the middle and ring fingers. So it's more difficult. You can see that I'm making several mistakes here. Look. So I'm going to focus a little. It gets easier already. And then backwards as well. And then as we continue, we really start to see just how challenging and difficult it actually is. That's it. Repeat this several times a day for several days in a row, and you'll see that it gets easier. That means your brain is being exercised, all right? Now the ring finger, this one is the hardest of all, right? We go slowly, trying it out. Try to find a position that's easier with your fingers closer together or further apart. I'll have to hold you the ring finger. This one I'll need to practice a few more times. Mainly my left one, it's much harder to move. So I skip the ring finger if it's too difficult. And then the pinky is also hard. Try to position your fingers well there, and then you start moving them. This one is a little easier, but it also takes a lot of practice. All right, do it backwards. That's it. All right, so that's the first tip for today. Now, another tip, another exercise we can do is with one hand, you can touch your head or not, but the idea is that the movement should be to raise and lower your hand, okay? While the other hand here makes a circle on your belly, all right? So a circle here and the other hand tapping up there. That's it. The idea is for us to do repetitions, to repeat it over time, okay? Look, I try to talk, explain, and do it at the same time, and it gets difficult. So keep repeating it there. All right, that's it. Now switch hands, one hand up there and the other hand down here. Do the same thing, a circle on your belly, a circle on your belly, and your head tapping up there. I'm going to focus here. That's it. Then you keep repeating this one too. Pause the video, try it, then watch again to see how it's done. Look, it becomes automatic over time, okay? And the third tip for today, right? It's not that easy, is it? We can see it's challenging to do. Look, the last exercise we're going to do will be one finger stays pointed while the other comes and chases it. When it gets to the other side, you switch and the finger chases the other one. That's it. It seems simple, but it gets a little tricky. As you keep repeating it, it gets easier. What you can do to make this harder is increase the number of fingers. I go with 2 over there, come back with 2 over here. I go with 3 over there, come back with 3 over here. I go with 4 over there, come back with 4 over here. I go with 5 over there, come back with 5 over here. All right, keep repeating, do it several times, and write in the comments how it went, if it worked, which one was the hardest. For me, the hardest one was this one with the ring finger, right? After all, for anatomical reasons, it really is more difficult. So don't worry, there's nothing wrong with your brain if you can't do this one, okay? Because if there's something wrong with your brain, then there's something wrong with mine too, because I couldn't do it either, all right? Don't worry. This is so that we can stimulate our brains and get them working more and more, so that we become increasingly skillful, right? And this improves concentration, improves attention, improves memory, as we mentioned at the beginning, and our goal is to use our brains more and more, okay? If you have any questions, write them down, subscribe to the video if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, and share the video. We'll see each other in the next few weeks. We'll be giving more tips on cognitive exercises. A hug and see you then.